Parkinson's disease is the second most common neurodegenerative disease after Alzheimer's, with nearly 60,000 new cases diagnosed each year in the United States, and an estimated 7 to 10 million people suffering worldwide. A hallmark of this disease is the degeneration of dopamine-producing neurons in the basal ganglia. And the basal ganglia are a group of subcortical nuclei that are important in the production of voluntary movement. So when their critical supply of dopamine is lost, then severe motor deficits arise. One of the things that I find most intriguing about this disease is that although dopamine neurons are degenerating over a number of years, patients typically aren't diagnosed until the very late stages of the disease when these motor symptoms arise. Identifying early network changes could not only contribute to early diagnosis of the disease, but it could also potentially unveil new therapeutic targets. Traditional models of Parkinson's disease typically involve a single injection of a neurotoxin that ends up replicating the late stages of the disease within just 2 to 3 days. Specifically, my project in the lab involves the creation and characterization of a rodent model that better mirrors the gradual neurodegeneration that we see in Parkinson's disease. This model allows us to not only look at multiple time points during the course of dopamine depletion, but also allows time for plasticity to develop that might more closely resemble the pathology of Parkinson's disease. One of the most exciting things about doing this project at CMU is the ability to collaborate across different departments. One of the collaborations that we currently have is with Dr. Valerie Ventura and her students in the statistics department, where we're able to delve deeper into some of the electrophysiological data that we're acquiring. Through behavioral characterization, we were excited to see that some of the motor deficits that we see in traditional models were actually preserved in the late stages of mice undergoing this paradigm. Based on these results, I was recently awarded a Predoctoral National Research Service Award in order to further investigate using this model. By understanding how and when specific neural populations in specific areas of the brain start to change in response to gradual dopamine loss, we can gain a greater understanding of how circuit alterations are occurring in patients with Parkinson's disease. Being a part of the Biological Sciences Department at Carnegie Mellon has been a wonderful experience and has allowed me to collaborate with engineers, statisticians, and neurosurgeons in order to better my research.